Hello again. Here with another part two, another little river of my story and how I got here. So you've heard, I guess, if you watched the previous video, the more career-sided part of it. This is my, if you want to call it, spiritual awakening path part of it, and how that happened. So 2008, somewhere around there. In amongst this first career, living the dream, checking the boxes thing, when my body first started to rebel on me that time, I started doing yoga. I thought before that, oh my god, who does yoga? Old people. Literally, that's what I thought. And I started doing power yoga, very aggressive, lots of sweat. However, I really felt like something about that intense physical experience really helped me, and because it's so aggressive, no offense to anyone that likes it, I liked it. Because it is so physically demanding, it's also very demanding that you have that connection with your breath. And I found that that was the best way for me to learn how to connect with my breath. And for all the things that were going more or less wrong, all of the emotions and stress and stuff that I was feeling for that hour and a half, whatever class I signed up for, I literally couldn't think. I just did that. And something about that just resonated so deeply with me. And then the breath work, and it just really spoke to me. And so I practiced for years until I moved home, and I just couldn't find something. Looked around, found a place that I liked in Severn Bridge, started going there, and made a real connection with the instructor and owner there, which also really helped to just kind of teach me more about yoga and breathing, more of an introduction into meditation. And through doing meditation and some of the other offerings that she has, it really just, everything that I did spoke to me on that yogic path, the very traditional. I started out with the very physical Western, look at me, I can do a handstand. Started there, and just going down the more traditional spiritual path of yoga, everything really speaks to me in that. And through meditating, I really learned a lot more about myself. I learned a lot more about what really makes me feel good. And it really opened me up to other things. It opened me up to even to counseling, which I wouldn't have thought was a thing to do before. It opened me up a lot more to being able to express thoughts and emotions and stuff like that, and being able to speak to friends and other loved ones. It really just has always gotten me more in touch with me. And through meditating, brace yourselves, have been on a really crazy journey. It's really opened me. It's opened my heart. It's opened my mind, as in removed my mind kind of thing, put it to the side, and really allowed me to connect with everything else around me. To really appreciate nature more, being outside, going for walks, to appreciate that movement and flow of energy within my body that kind of yoga really helps you get in tune with. And it's allowed me to receive messages from a higher place, from my guides, from my all-knowing consciousness, whatever you want to call it. And I'm really grateful for all of that. That's really allowed me to learn how to be the best, most authentic, truest version of myself. And while it's still a journey, and it's not always the easiest journey, I will be the first one to tell you that there is probably nothing more frustrating and irritating than becoming more self-aware. The more self-aware that you become, the less you can hide. The less you can hide from yourself, the less you can hide from friends, family, loved ones, other intuitive, empathic people. People just can see right through you because you have less of an ability to put up those fake walls. Authentic, true boundaries, sure, they're important, they're there, but any of that fake face, as you can tell, this is me, this is what you're gonna get, it really just starts to get really difficult to do. So it's not an easy journey. It's not always a fun journey. But it's a really important one, and it's also really fulfilling. And it gives you a lot of satisfaction to really embrace yourself, to embrace your purpose, and to really start to break down that inner story that you have that is holding you back. The story of I'm not good enough, the story of I'm doing things right, why does the universe hate me, the story, I don't even know. Even when you're on the path, the story of I'm meditating and I'm not getting any messages, I'm not getting any visualizations, I don't look at people and see colors. So even you think you're doing that right and then you think you're not. There's just always so much to learn. And if you feel like you're in one of those places where you just need someone to reach out to, I have created the Inner Story Healing Session, and that is what this session is for. It's for anyone, really, but especially if you have ever felt anything like I did and do, where you just feel like you're doing things right, but they're still wrong. You don't know what to do with your life. You just feel completely and utterly misunderstood by everyone. You feel like they're making you wrong. You feel like you just don't know what to do next. Maybe you're receiving tons of messages and guidance and you just don't know what to do with it. Sometimes it's just overwhelming. I'm here for you. I want to support you. I want to hold that space for you. And I would love you to reach out to me, and I would love to be there to help you on that journey. Be there to support you and really guide you along that path. Stay tuned because I'm at 10 minutes again already. I don't know, apparently I like listening to myself talk. So stay tuned for part 3, where I actually talk about yoga, which is where I was trying to go with this, and I didn't. So tune in for that. Have a great day. Bye.